Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this March the 14th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Thursday out there so far. Everybody has a great Thursday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be talking about your forecast for Friday and Saturday. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, take a look at the watch and warning advisory map for your location across the nation as well. Also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center overview and a few other products. And also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for day number 2, which will be Friday. And maybe take a look at day number 3. A little bit of severe weather maybe over southern Texas as well. So stick around to the entire video and do not miss a beat of this forecast. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos on social media. And let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, as you can see here, we got mixed precipitation up here in portions of Newfoundland, New Brunswick, through Maine to New Hampshire, Vermont, portions of Massachusetts, New York State, back into southeast Canada, more over the Great Lakes region, over southern Canada, northern Minnesota, northern Wisconsin and Minnesota regions, Michigan region as well. Shower activity from southern New York, central and southern New York State, down toward Delaware, to Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Connecticut region, also down in the eastern North Carolina. We have thunderstorms and showers up in portion of western Pennsylvania, Georgia, northern Florida, back to the Florida Panhandle, all the way back in the Gulf of Mexico, South Texas, northeast Mexico, back into central Texas, all the way back to Ohio. All right, in the red slashed area over Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia, some heavy rain, flash flooding possible. Same down here in Texas. Maybe some severe weather possible in the yellow slashed area there as well. All right. We got some snow over portion of Colorado. Got mixed precipitation in Colorado and New Mexico. Also in the portion of Utah, Arizona, Nevada, and Southern California. With thunderstorms and showers elsewhere across Arizona, New Mexico, and also that's southern areas, and also northwestern Mexico as well. We got some heavy snow over portion of Utah and also in the portion of Colorado and northern New Mexico. Alright, otherwise, dry high pressure is in charge of much of Canada, through much of the northern portions of the United States, stretching into the portion of California, Gulf of California, down into much of Mexico, the Yucatan Peninsula, Jamaica, Cuba, the Bahamas, much of Florida, and also over toward portions of Illinois, Michigan, and Wisconsin region, and northern Maine as well. Alright, all this activity is for your Friday, March 15th. Alright, let's move on to your Saturday forecast. As you can see, we got mixed precipitation up here in New Brunswick, through Maine, back down in New York State, portion of Pennsylvania, portion of Michigan, back over toward the Great Lakes, in northern Michigan, and also northeastern Wisconsin, with a little bit of snow activity over northeast Minnesota and southern Canada, with rain showers from portion of Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, stretching over to New Hampshire, down to Rhode Island, through Delaware into Virginia, portion of the Carolinas as well, northeast Florida. Alright, we got thunderstorms and showers through much of Georgia, always stretching all the way over to Texas, and also in the northeast Mexico, and also the Gulf of Mexico. We have some mixed precipitation over here in New Mexico, back over toward Utah, Arizona, Nevada, and California, and also Colorado. A little bit of snow over Colorado, and a little bit in Arizona as well. Otherwise, dry high pressure is in charge in much of Canada, through portion of the northern United States, from Washington, Oregon State, down to portion of California, Gulf of California, also into the Yucatan Peninsula, also in Jamaica, Cuba, also toward Florida, Florida Keys, and also into portion of the Carolinas up toward Pennsylvania, and also into Newfoundland as well. All of this activity is for your Saturday, March 16th. Alright, let's take a look at the weather radar. You can see we got a low pressure system up here in the portions of the South Canada and southeastern region as well. Shower activity stretching down in the portion of New York State and Pennsylvania. We got a line of severe thunderstorms and tornado warnings ongoing from Ohio all the way back down to Texas. View ahead of the line over Mississippi and also into Tennessee. More shower activity over the portion of Iowa, back in the portion of Colorado, back into Wyoming, also into Arizona, New Mexico, and also Southern California and Utah region as well. And also a little bit of activity down in the Gulf of Mexico off the southeast Texas coast as well. All of this activity will continue to press off to the east, and I expect the severe weather to continue as we roll into the remainder of the evening. There could be some showers and storms tomorrow, extending from Texas into the Carolinas, that may produce maybe some damaging winds and an isolated tornado possible. Alright, let's move on to the watch and warning advisory map for your locating across the nation. Alright, as you can see here, here's that tornado watch with ongoing tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings stretching from near Ohio all the way back into Arkansas and northeast Texas and southeast Louisiana. Oklahoma. Severe thunderstorm watches for Oklahoma and North Texas with some severe thunderstorm warnings there as well. Air quality alerts over South Carolina. Also, river flood warnings also in ports of South Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, and the Panhandle of Florida. Special weather statements have been posted for you guys here in Wisconsin and Minnesota and also North Dakota. Let's see, what is that orange? Avalanche watch in effect report in Montana. We have wind advisories over California, Nevada, Utah, also in the Arizona, New Mexico, and also ports of Colorado. Winter storm warning, winter weather advisories also in effect for the following states as well. This includes Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, and also Utah, and a couple little counties in Nevada and Southern California as well. High wind warnings also in California region as well. Alright, flood watches in effect for portions of Hawaii and Chain Island, northern islands that is. Small craft advisory along coastal areas. Same from California up to Washington State, and a little bit in the coastal waters off the northeast coast. Alaska looks good. Got a few special weather statements inland and a few gale warnings around the coastal areas. Okay, hopefully it'll be up here in a minute. Yeah, here we go. Alright, we got that marginal risk in the green, what we was discussing last night. There's the tornado watch. There's the convective outlook. You can see a little bit better. There's the enhanced risk, slight risk, and the enhanced risk over a portion of Oklahoma back in Arkansas. Missouri. Alright, let's move on to the current watches. You'll see them lined up. There's the watches from Ohio down into Arkansas and also into Port Northeast Texas. There's that severe thunderstorm watch over Oklahoma and Texas. Alright, MDS discussion. Currently just talking about the current watches in effect. This one here is not got no severe thunderstorm, is not considered a severe thunderstorm watch at this time. So them watch is unlikely with this one here. Alright, storm report that came in this afternoon. Most of the storm report came from Ohio to Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Arkansas, and also into Oklahoma and North Texas. We had 4 tornado report, pretty much in Ohio and also in the portion in northern Kentucky, back into portions of Oklahoma. And also we had hail report. We had 163 of them, and 29 of them were large. And once again, they stretch from Ohio back to northeast Texas, and one here in Mississippi as well, and Arkansas. Alrighty, let's see. Take a look at the fire weather. No area of concern of fire weather. Let's take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for you Friday. You can see we got general thunderstorm from Baltimore to Washington, down to Tallahassee, Florida, stretching all the way back to Fort Stockton, Texas. Also into Lubbock, Texas as well, and Amarillo. General thunderstorms also from Tuscaloosa, Phoenix, Flagstaff to Las Vegas to Cedar City. Alright, we got a marginal risk down here in southern Texas, all the way into the Columbia, South Carolina region, Chattanooga, also the Atlanta metro area, including Jackson, Mississippi. And also we have a slight risk down in portions of Ruston and San Antonio region of Texas for your Friday. Tornado probability, let's take a look at it. We have a 2% over Texas, also over here in Georgia and the Carolinas, Columbia to Atlanta, and like I said, Austin, San Antonio for the 2% risk for a tornado on your Friday. Damaging winds will be 5% from San Antonio to Columbia, South Carolina. And let's take a look at the hail probability, pretty much down in South Texas, back over to Alexandria, Louisiana. And the heaviest and the significant area of large hail will include Austin and San Antonio surrounding areas as well. Alright, let's take as we got a little bit of severe weather to talk about there. Alright, you can see there's the general thunderstorms from Jacksonville to Tallahassee, all the way to Melbourne and Orlando, stretching to Houston, back to Fort Stockton, Midland, and also Lubbock, Texas. There's the marginal risk down towards San Antonio and towards Laredo, San Marco, New Braunfels, and Del Rio, Texas area. Marginal risk area there, and general thunderstorms also from Albuquerque to Santa Fe, also up to Durango, Colorado regions as well. Probability is like 5%, same area as what I called out earlier, up to San Antonio and Laredo, St. Marcos, New Braunfels, and also Del Rio, Texas as well. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Everybody continue to stay safe and well. So enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribing if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful, wonderful evening, folks. Take care.